Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing all very good. It's a pleasure to be with you today. So, to present a little bit about myself, my name is Bryce Vandenbush. I'm 32 years old. I live in Belgium, and I am the CEO and founder of Eaworld Ethics. So, today, I would like to explain to you everything about the company, our vision, and our proposal. So, let me first share my screen. Okay. So welcome to the new financial revolution. As you may know, with internet and the new technology, the world is changing and moving very fast. And today, I like to call the new economy the sharing economy. And I like also to call it the economy, the accessibility now, because with internet, you can have access to many things just from one platform. As you may know, company like Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, YouTube, Netflix, this kind of platform, they are connecting people and they are providing a service. So this is exactly the idea that we want to do with Eaworld Ethics. We want to connect people around the financial markets. So with Eaworld Ethics, you will have the chance to be connected to professional traders. Okay, so this is the main goal of the company. About our activity, where the traders work, they are involved in the forex markets. So if you don't know about the forex market, it is the biggest financial market in the world. It is where all the currencies are exchanged. We are all together directly or indirectly connected to this market, because when you travel and you go in another country and you need to exchange your currency against the local currency, you are participating into this big market. It's a market open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and there is around 1.3 trillion uh, transaction per day, which is very big. So about the company, so like I told you, Eaworld FX is a sharing platform where we want to connect professional traders with the general public. And we have a very great team of traders, marketing, analysts, mathematician, programming, expert, of course, experts in software and artificial intelligence. And everyone today will be able to join Eaworld FX to have to take advantage of our platform. So about the vision of the company, so how I get the vision to create Eaworld FX is around 3 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I was involved in cryptocurrency. It's been now almost 6 years now where I started to invest online and to look after some passive income service or product. And I was deeply involved with cryptocurrency, and there was a years where crypto went up to almost $20,000. And of course, we make some great profit. And then in a year, the market crashed very hard, and it went from 20,000 to almost $3,000. And of course, at this time, I have lost a lot of money. So I started to think and say, okay, I need to focus also on other markets, because it's quite dangerous to just focus in one market. And at this time, I started to look after the forex market. It is, like I told you, the biggest market in the world, the financial market, and it's a market where if you control and if you have knowledge, you are able to make some consistent profit for a long time. And I've started to try a lot of traders. For the last 3 years, I have tried more than 200 different traders. And from what I see is that it's very, very difficult to find some good traders. And I have lost a lot of money by testing, because on the 200 traders that I test, there is like around 6 which are good, which now I work with them for few years now. So based on this experience, I say, I see that it's quite difficult to get access to some professional traders. And if I have made those mistakes and made those loss by looking for good traders, of course, there is a lot of people who will do the same. And I don't want people to make the same mistake as me. So that's why I wanted to create this platform to give directly the access to everyone, to those professional traders, because those traders, and also for the traders part, the professional traders, they are not really focused on the marketing side. So it's also very good for them to have an intermediary platform which will connect them directly with the clients. So they will just need to focus on their work, which is trading. So this is the vision and the ambition of our company, is to create a sharing platform between professional traders and the public. Our mission is to create a financial independence where people can use our automating trading service and create a passive income. And our goals is, of course, to give solution for people about that. As I told you, most of the people, it's quite difficult to find a quality service online, and this is what we want to provide. And our value, of course, is trust and transparency in our service, where everyone can be able to follow our statistic and the result of our service at any time. So about trust and transparency, you have to know that Eaworld FX, like I just told you, is a connecting platform. So Eaworld FX is not an investment platform. So you cannot invest directly through equity, through Eaworld FX. Of course, you will need to open an account with a bank, which is called a broker. So it's the financial intermediary where you can deposit your funds, your money, and then you can use our product. So we have partnership with Equity, which is one of the biggest brokers in the world. They are highly regulated. They have one of the biggest financial license coming from UK, England, which is the FCA license. They have also a license in Armenia. They have a license in New Zealand. They have a license in Jordan. They have a license in Dubai. They have also a license in Kenya. So it's a very great brokers which guarantee the funds of any clients. So it means that only the client have access to his money. You don't have to send the money to anyone. Only you have access. You can deposit anytime. You can withdraw anytime. It's like a normal bank account. You can do it. You can do whatever you want with your account. So this, of course, is very important. So about the product, what will be available on our platform? We are talking here about AI softwares, which is also called expert advisor, known as EA or robots also. So it's an automatic system which will trade automatically, of course, on the market. And how it works, like we took the logic and the strategy of a traders, and we just put it automatically, okay, on the markets. We just put it automatically by using mathematical complex algorithm. So that's very good for the client, because it means that you don't need to have any knowledge or to analyze the market or whatever. No, you just need to connect to the software, and the software will make all the work for you. And as we are a connecting platform, we don't have directly our own software, and we don't want to have our own software. We are in partnership with several traders, and for now we have 6 different traders which we are working with, which have each of them have built their own softwares with a different strategy. So this is also very important for us. It was to provide a diversification strategy. As I told you in the beginning, it's not safe to invest everything in the same place. So from my experience and from what I see, when someone invests somewhere and makes some profit, of course, you would like to invest in a second place, on a third service, and fourth service, things like that. So we wanted to make it directly possible through our platform. And on our platform, you will have access directly to several traders. And that's very good, because with this diversification strategy, you will be able to manage your risk as much as possible. The risk is almost to zero. Of course, not zero, because as you know, in investment, the risk zero doesn't exist, but we have to control it as possible. And this is the best way to do it with the diversification. So there will be 6 different software available on our platform. They are not all directly available right now, okay, because 6 directly, it will be too much. Now, as we just started, we know Eaworld FX is just launched for 2 weeks now. So now we started with 2 softwares, okay? We started with 2 softwares, and step by step, we will add additional softwares in the future. So the first software which is already available, it's called CrushTip EA. It's a scalping strategy. It's a strategy. It's a short-term strategy. So it's a robot which will take very small trades, okay, on the market, but will close very fast after a few seconds, few minutes, or maximum few hours. It never keep a trade more than 24 hours, and it can make between 200 to 400 trade per day. So it's making a lot of trade. It's what we call a scalping strategy, and it provides very good result with a highly risk management, which I will show you the statistic just after. So this is the different software which will be available step by step in our platform, okay? So about the performance of our software. So as I told you in the beginning, we wanted to guarantee as much as possible the quality of our software available on the platform. And so by doing this, we make to people save a lot of time and a lot of money. As you know, it can be sometimes quite difficult to find some good softwares. So each software which will be available on our platform have been back tested for at least 3 years. So what means back tested? It means that we take the history data for the last 3 years and we check how the software would react during these last years. And if the software reacts well, then we put it in live condition for at least 1 year. So it means that all the software which will be available on our platform have been at least working for 1 year in real-time market condition, which is, of course, a big test, of course. And as the market was very difficult for since the last years, you know, we had the big tension between USA and China, the tension between USA and Iran. We had all the things with the Brexit, and now we have all the things going on with the Corona. I can tell you that the market has been very, very complicated and very volatile. And I saw a lot of professional traders and software crashing, but we are still here. Our software handled all the situation very well. And this makes me very comfortable for the use of our software for the long term. And about the performance, of course, there is no guarantee on the performance. We never know how it's going to make in the future. But what we can see is the past performance, even if it doesn't guarantee the future performance, but it gives us an idea from what we can expect. And all of our software have done an average of 10% monthly since last year's. And I can even tell you that most of them have really made an average of 15% per month, but I prefer to say 10%. So if we make more, it's of course very good, because if I sell 15%, if I say 15% and then we make 10%, you know, it's not positive for the client. So you can expect around 10% monthly profit per month. So also about to be transparent, you know, because today everyone can say, I'm doing this performance, I'm doing this, but there is no proof. So as a guarantee for our clients, all our software will be audited by a third party, which is called MyFixBook. MyFixBook is an independent website, okay? So any trader in the world can connect his accounts on MyFixBook, and in which it will show all the statistics directly. So no one can make the statistics fake or change or whatever. So what it shows on this website is true. And I would like to share with you the statistic of our two softwares, okay? So if you go to our website or even in the back office area, you can follow the statistic of our softwares. Let me show you the second one also. Then you just need to click there and you will have access to our softwares. So as you can see, our first softwares since March, as we just beginning in March, we have done 25% for March, during the March, for the month of March. And now, as we are just trading for 1 week now in April, and we have already done 4.24%. And you can see today, for now, we have done 0.31%. And since the beginning, so beginning of March, we have made a total of 30% of profit, which is very, very impressive. You know, during the months of March, the market have been very, very complicated, and we handle it very well. We even made more profit than usual, because 25%, I can tell you, this is the highly performance we done so far right now. So it's not something that we're going to make every month, but what is good to know is that more the market will be volatile, more profit we will do, and that's a very great news. Also, I would like to show you what we call the drawdown. The drawdown is the amount that the software is using for trade. So okay, because of course when the software trade, it doesn't use all the capital from the accounts, and you can see that we have a very, very good risk management. Most of the time, the software use less than 1% for trade, which is quite impressive. Because if you use less than 1% for trade, but you make almost 1% profit per day, I can tell you it's quite impressive. And there is only, for now, one day we use 12%, which is still nothing, because when there was the big crash, it was the 17th of March, is when all the stocks markets, even the cryptocurrency, lost 50% in one day. So and we just use 12% of the total capital, so it's quite nothing. And our second software, which is called Eaworld, has also been very impressive, has done 42% in 1 month. Can you imagine that? So if you have put $1,000, you will have made $420 in 1 month. And in March, we also have done almost now 4%. So the total profit is around a 48% profit in 1 month right now. Today, we have already done some great profit, almost 0.75% profit. Okay, so this is about the software. You can also see here about the drawdown, which is also very low. So the drawdown right now, the most one has been around also 11%, which is quite nothing. So this is about the softwares, which are working very good, and step by step, we will have more and more softwares available on the platform. So finally, why Eaworld FX? Of course, why use our softwares? First, because of the trading technology, which is behind or combined with artificial intelligence, because of the automated trading software. So it means that you don't need to have any knowledge in this field. You don't need to analyze the market. You don't need to any skill. So it's available for anyone. Anyone can use our softwares. Also, for the consistent profits, you can expect around 10% profit per month. Exceptional algorithm, okay, the quality of the risk management. You have to know that most of our partners have been trading for at least 10 millions right now. So they are very careful, you know, they have a very good risk management, and they are very careful. The quality of our service, all our software have been back tested and also tested at least 1 year in real life condition. The accessibility, this is very important also for us, because from my experience, what I saw is that most of the time, if you want to invest in forex, you need most of the time a lot of funds. If you want quality service, most of the time it's around $10,000, $5,000 minimum. Also, you have to purchase the software, which is sometimes can be quite expensive. But of course, through our platform, we wanted to make it accessible for everyone. And you can start with your trading account starting with $100 only. So we wanted to make it available for anyone. Also, about the real-time transparency, like I told you, anytime you can follow the statistic of our softwares, and also you can manage and control your fund. That was the most important for us, that you can manage the fund at any time. So finally, how to get access to our softwares? It's quite easy. You just need to purchase a one-time license, which costs $250. Like I told you just before, we wanted to make it accessible to everyone, and you just need to pay one time $250, and you have access to all our softwares, which will be available on our platform. Once you have purchased the software license, you just need to open an account with our partners brokers, so equity. Then you can deposit at least $100 or more. You can deposit any amount you want, but of course you can start from $100, and then you will be able to connect the software directly through the brokers. So also the connection through the software is quite easy. We wanted to make it as easier as possible. You don't need to download the software. You don't need to download. Sometimes you need a VPS, a virtual server, to connect the software. You don't need to set up your software by yourself. You have nothing to do. You just need to click connect to my account, and everything will be handled directly through the brokers. And we are working with a performance fee. You know, there is many companies who will propose you to pay a monthly membership, and we don't want to work like that, because if you need to pay a monthly fee, most of the time it will be difficult to earn from the trading, because if you have to pay, for example, $200 monthly fee, and based on 10% monthly profit, it means that even if you deposit $2,000 on your trading accounts, so it means that you will make around $200 per month profit. It will just pay your membership, so you will be at break even. And of course, this is not what we want for our client. It means that if to use our software, you will need to deposit big amount, and this is not what we want. We wanted, as I told you, to make it accessible and available for everyone. So we work with a performance system, which is a win-win situation, where we charge 30% on the profit made. So every month, we look the profit we have made for our clients, and we will charge 30% only on the profit, okay? Not on the deposit, only on the profit. So it's a win-win situation. If the client wins, the company wins. If the clients don't win, of course, the company don't win. And as you know, of course, we will do our best for our client to earn as much as possible. And the last thing, also very important for me, I didn't tell it in the beginning, but I have 12 years experience in the network marketing. And personally, for me, it's very important to be able, to promote a service, especially when it's a good service. Because today, promotion for me is something that we are doing every day, even if we don't know. So, if you go to a good restaurant, or if you see a good movie, or if you go to a good place, whatever you do, if you like, most of the time you will share it. Even if you don't know, most of the time also you share it for free. But if we can share it and have a commission for that, it's even better. So that's what's very important for us, because I know when we have quality service, when we have very good product, of course, it's a pleasure to promote it, and we want to give the chance to everyone to be able to promote our service. And also, it's a big leverage, because, to be able to invest, for example, to invest 10,000, 50,000, or 100,000 on a software and get good passive income, you need money. So it means that you already have a lot of money, and you are able to use it with our softwares. But sometimes, if you don't have money, it's quite difficult to invest into the softwares. But what is good with the affiliate system is that you can leverage. You don't need any money, just by sharing. It's free. You don't have to pay nothing. It's just free. If you share, you can get very good commission. And this is a very big leverage, which I call this. And that's very important to understand that. And that's available for everyone. So we put in place a very great system which will allow you to receive very good commission. So once you purchase your software license, $250, you are directly qualified for the affiliation system. So you don't need to pay something to be able to get commission or whatever. You are directly qualified for that. And the first commission is called the direct bonus. Most of the company propose this bonus is the direct sales. So for each person that you will refer, which you will sponsor directly, and if he purchase a software license, you will get 20% on the license value, which is a very great commission. The second bonus, it's called the team bonus. This is personally for me the most powerful bonus I have ever seen. And how it works is, of course, tomorrow if you share it and you sponsor someone, this guy can also sponsor someone, which can also sponsor someone, and can sponsor someone, and can sponsor someone. So just with your direct sponsor, you can build a great organization indirectly. And of course, it's normal that you will be paid for that, of course, and you will get a commission of 10% based on how your network will grow. And how it works, you will need to build two teams. You have two teams that you need to build. Okay, that's very good because you just need to focus on two. Sometimes there is unlimited lines. Here you have only two lines, and the system will calculate the volumes that you will generate per the two lines. Okay, the two teams, and you will get 10% on the weakest team. So this is a very good business because, as I told you, there is unlimited levels, and it can generate quite great commission on the long term. So, and this bonus, of course, there is limitation. You know, we cannot get unlimited commission, of course, and this bonus is limited to $500 per day. Okay, from this team bonus. And for the people who want to earn more from the network, if you say, okay, I'm starting to have a good network, to build a good network, and I want to earn more, it's possible. You just need to upgrade your license from $250 to $500, and you are qualified now to get 30% direct referral commission, which is very big. We have one right now. We have one of the best compensation plan on the market. Also, on the team bonus, you will be able to get 12% of the total amount generated on your weakest team, and you will receive a $1,000. You have a daily cap, sorry, so you can earn up to $1,000 from your team bonus. So this is about the two first commission, and there is a third one, which I also like it a lot, because you have to know, in a binary, like I told you, it's unlimited levels. You know, you can have 1,000 people behind you, coming after you. But of course, I let you imagine. You can guess that we cannot pay on all the levels. You know, if someone comes on the 1,000 level, we cannot pay commission for all the levels which are up. So of course, we have to put limits and to control the binary to make it sustainable for the long term, because the most important for us, and I really want you to understand that we build this platform to be able to work on the long term. So we need to control this binary commission, this team bonus commission. And for that, based on the license you purchase, you will be able to learn 5 times the value of your license, so X5. So for example, if you purchase the $500 license, the maximum you can earn from the network, okay? So it's very important to understand that we speak about the network, not about the service, because about the service, when you purchase the softwares, as I told you, you just pay once for lifetime, and you can use the software directly on your personal accounts for lifetime. But if you decide to build a network and you start to generate commission, based on the license you purchase, you can earn 5 times the value. So it means if you purchase the $500 license, it means that you can earn up to $2,500, okay? Once you have reached this X5, there is no limit of time. You can make it after a few days, after a few weeks, after a few months. It doesn't matter. But once you have reached these limits, if you want to be able to continue to earn from the network, you will have to renew your license, okay? And once you renew, you are able to make a new cycle, and you can repeat these cycles unlimited time, okay? There is no limit. You can, every time you reach this X5, you just need to renew. And this is also very good for the network, because for the company, of course, we control the commission and the network bonus, but also for you if you build the network, it will be very good. Why? Because every time when there will be a member of your network that will renew his membership, it will generate new commission again for the direct sales bonus, and also for the team bonus, it will generate new volume, and you will get new commission again. So this is a highly residual income, which will be higher and higher and higher with the growth of your organization. So this is most everything about the business. So this is everything about the business. To make a small summary, what I want to share with you is, first, we wanted to have very good product, and of course, product that everyone is looking for, which is a passive income. You know, I think that we are all looking for some passive income to get more time for us, you know, for our family, for travel, or to reach some goals or whatever. So this is the first things. We want also to make it accessible for everyone, starting from $250, and you can deposit $100 on your trading account. We wanted also to make it to diversify the risk as maximum. So through our platform, you will have access to a lot of service. For now, we started with 6, but of course we are here, like I told you, to work on the long term. And in the future, we can have maybe 10, 15. I don't know. It will depend, of course, of the quality of the service, because I can tell you it's quite difficult to find some good service, but we are consistently looking for some great partners. And also very important for us, we wanted to give the chance to everyone to leverage their commission by promoting our softwares. So I have my co-founder, my partners, Alexis, which is also on the call. Hello, Alexis.
Yeah. Hello, guys. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. So this, of course, it was our first international call. It's our first Zoom call in English.
Yeah.
You know, just thought, like I told you 2 weeks ago. So thanks to everyone which is on the call today. There will be more call every Tuesday at 2 p.m. Paris time, and every Thursday in the night we will have some call. So of course we invite you to invite, of course, as many people as possible, because this is a very powerful leverage for you guys, as you just need to share it, and we explain everything to everyone. Also, maybe if you have some question, maybe Alexis, do we have the time to respond to some question?
Yes, of course. Alors, question. Sur conversation, tu peux le demander. Hello,
yeah,
Sir
so
Bryce.
Question, don't hesitate to put it on the chat, and you will be able to we will answer your question.
Tu les vois, Brice, les questions ou pas? Sur plus, tu cliques.
Ouais.
Hello, Sir Bryce. Why can't we see other attendees? Is it your trend bot?
Okay, so we have a question here about how our software works, if it's a trend or swing. So each software have a different strategy. We have some software working with the trend, someone working with the swing. For now, as we started to work with the scalping, with all the software which work with short-term strategy and which are closing very fast. And we will have some other software. We will open more with the swing strategy, so they will open less trade, but they will keep the trade for a longer time. So we will have all the strategy, and of course, it's very important for us to have different strategy to, of course, diversify. Because if all our software have the same strategy, there is no point to diversify. And of course, that's why we're gonna give the chance to everyone to have access to different strategy. Okay. So yes, welcome from Philippines. Yeah, I know about e-economy, which is a company. Yeah, so if you know about the company, like you told to me, our difference here is that our software is constantly monitored by a team of traders. So we don't sell the softwares and people just we don't sell the softwares and people have to set up by themselves, because we saw that most of people, they don't have knowledge in the forex, and if they have to set up the software by themselves, it can be very dangerous if they don't put the right setting. So it was also, this is a part, this is something also I didn't speak about that, but it was very important for us to provide the burst service, and that's why everything is handled by the company, and each software is constantly monitored by a team of traders. It's not 100% automatic. Yes, also another question about the movements, and that's what I was telling before. All our software have been created to be able to, when there is a big movement on the market, even 500 pips, 1000 pips, all our software are able to handle it. So, and that's what I was telling just before. We had a very, very difficult market since last year's. There is some big movement on the markets with a lot of pips, and all our software always handle it very well. So that's make us comfortable about it. Yeah, so to respond to you, Ben, about the attendees, so this is the international calls. So here, it's not possible to see all the attendees, and it's not also a private call Zoom. So it's just here for the presentation to give the information, but it's not like a call where everybody can speak and everything, because you know, if we have in the future, we will have thousands of people on the call. We cannot everyone let speak directly or whatever. So this is a Zoom for presentation. People are not able to see the attendees. Okay, is there any more question? If there is no question, let me check if you have some other question about the products or the affiliate program. Perfect. I think everything is clear. Yes, about the PowerPoint presentation, once you log in into your back office, your personal portal, you will have a video which explain you another presentation which explain you everything, and you can also download the presentation for now in English, and step by step we will add additional language in the futures. So thank you all to be here today on the first call. So it will happen, of course, every Tuesday and every Thursday. I wish you the best success with Eaworld FX. You know, we're just starting. The only things I really want you to make is just try our software service, and you know, the software will be the rest. And then if you like the result, just share. And you know, if you can earn from the service and also just by sharing, I think this is the best things. So wish you all the best and keep you in touch very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.